If there's one video game genre that hasn't seen much love in the last few years, it's the 3D platformer. Thankfully, the team at Playtonic Games, with the support of many Kickstarter backers, have brought us a brand new platforming adventure with Yooka-Laylee. What do I think of this spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie? Here are my game reflections for Yooka-Laylee. The premise of Yooka-Laylee is delightful. An evil corporate bee, appropriately named Capital B, is capturing all of the world's books in order to make even more money. One of these books is owned by the titular duo, Yooka and Laylee. As the chameleon and bat race off to reobtain their book, they learn they have to collect the golden pages that have been spread all across the 5 grand tomes. Along the way, you'll meet fun characters like the shady salesman Trouser and the polygonal Rextro. The tone throughout the game is very tongue-in-cheek, and characters frequently break the fourth wall, and I found many of the jokes quite humorous. The story of Yooka-Laylee is simple, but very entertaining all the same. The hub world of Yooka-Laylee is the Hivory Towers, the lair of Capital B and his henchmen. From here, you will steadily gain access to the new Grand Tomes, where a bulk of the game takes place. There are 5 Grand Tomes in total, and you'll need the required amount of pages to open them, as well as expand them, increasing the adventures within. Every world is packed with collectibles. There's 25 pages and 200 quills to collect in every stage, along with health upgrades and character-specific collectibles. Obtaining the pages is your main goal, as you need at least 100 of the 145 pages to access the final boss. Gathering the pages in the different worlds is very enjoyable. Most of the pages are locked in, cages until you complete certain tasks like performing challenges, races, or solving a puzzle. There's a great variety of challenges to perform, and the differences between the game's 5 different stages makes collecting the pages a whole lot of fun. There are several characters who will have new tasks for you in every Grand Tome. Dr. Puzz will allow you to try out her DN Ray, where Yooka and Laylee will be transformed into all sorts of things. Rextro will have a new arcade game for you to try out, and the minecart Kartos will have a minecart course for you to complete. Finding and helping out the characters in each world was always really neat, and you also get to face off against some pretty cool and hilarious boss characters. The variety in this game makes collecting the pages always fun, and as the game progresses, you'll purchase new moves from Trouser that allow the Lizard-Bat duo to reach previously inaccessible areas, encouraging you to go back and revisit earlier stages. It'll take you about 15 to 20 hours to get through Yooka-Laylee, and while there are some minor technical hiccups like a sometimes wonky camera, it was never enough to take away from my enjoyment of Yooka-Laylee's platforming escapades. The presentation of Yooka-Laylee is very charming and colorful. The visuals often have a nice flair to them, even on the darker stages, and the animations for Yooka and Laylee are very lively and fun to watch. The music for this game is also worth mentioning, as there are some very fun and upbeat tracks in some of the levels. I also love how all the characters talk in various grunts like older games such as Fur Fighters and, of course, Banjo-Kazooie. It's something you'll either love or hate, but for myself, hearing the various noises from each character was very funny. Playtonic Games set out to recreate the look and feel of games like Banjo-Kazooie, and they certainly did with Yooka-Laylee. It doesn't take many risks, but it does accomplish what it set out to do, and that's create an enjoyable 3D platformer. It's well worth checking out, and it is fantastic platforming fun. Thank you for watching this episode of Game Reflections. What are your thoughts on Yooka-Laylee? Feel free to share in the comments below. Until next time, keep having great adventures, everyone!